pitcher wins. They're supposed to be important for pitchers, but I'm just glad the team won. We're in the playoff push right now, and that's my goal every time out is just give the team a chance to win. Fortunately, we put up some runs in the first couple innings, and they made some great plays behind me. That ball in the hole that Carlos grabbed, and the little flare over the first baseman that Tony got to. Our defense is awesome, and our offense really put on a show tonight too.
Correa made a nice play there too, shortstop.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. The one in the hole, and great arm across the diamond. So.
But you didn't strike everybody out, and every pitch wasn't 100 miles per hour. So what was wrong?
Again, that's part of the expectation that people might have. The only expectation I have is I'm just going to go out and compete, and fortunately I did enough to win tonight. So yeah, I think it's pretty unrealistic unless you're Aroldis Chapman to have every fastball be 100 miles an hour and to strike everyone out. But that's my game plan is just pound the strike zone, keep the ball down, eliminate the free passes. I had one walk there in the third or the fourth, and I want to eliminate those. But for the most part, I filled up the strike zone, and they had a lot of ground balls. Just kind of hit the ball at our defense. So.
Well, was the 0-2 pitch that the kid poked for the
two runs?
Did that you kick yourself about that pitch, or was it?
Yeah, it's just part of the game. I think it was a good pitch selection, just not a good location at all. Especially 0-2. 0-2, 2 outs with runner on second and third. That pitch has to be in the dirt. It has to be completely off the plate. The only way he's, if he swings, he's not hitting it. So it's either a strikeout or a ball. And that's kind of what my mentality usually is. And I'm not going to stand here and say I tried to throw it right over the outside corner of the plate, belt high, that he could just poke to right field. That's not what I was trying to do. So yeah, I was kind of upset about that one, but in the grand scheme of the whole game, we were still winning 5-2, and we had a shot at winning the game.
After a few weeks being with this team, what's your impression of Correa?
Yeah, he's a great player, and he keeps getting better, and he'll be a great player. He's 18, and he's the first overall pick. I'm sure he feels a lot of pressure, expectations. At least I hope he doesn't, but I'm sure there are a lot of pressure and expectations put on him from the outside, and I think he does a good job of not letting that affect him and just going out there and play his game. He's not trying to do too much. He just makes the plays that he needs to make, and he hits the ball, where there aren't guys on the field, so he gets on base a lot. He's a good leader in the field, and then also the guy we need for the 3-hole. So,
you think you'll go 7 or 8 innings sometime this season yet?
That's not for me to decide. So you'll have to ask the guys that make those decisions. As a competitor, I want to keep going as long as I feel good.
Could you have gone longer tonight?
Absolutely. I feel like I could have, and again, it's not my decision to make. So.
Have you been told your future the rest of this season? Are you planning on staying here, or have they indicated anything to you?
No.
Nothing?
Again, decision makers, you don't really know what's kind of going on for the most part. You see guys get moved up and down, trades happen, and sometimes you just scratch your head thinking like, well, my numbers are better than him, but why is he getting moved up? And they have a science behind it all, and they don't have to explain any of the decisions that they make, and that's just kind of how the nature of the game is. So, as of now, I'm a Quad Cities River Bandit until they tell me otherwise, and if that's tonight, if that's tomorrow, if that's next season, if that's in 3 seasons,
you might have a problem if it's in 3 seasons.
Obviously, I don't think it'll come down to that, but that's like I said, the nature of the game, and so I'm just gonna focus on what I can control and go out there and compete every time I get the ball, and I think the results will take care of themselves, both in the game and where I end up. So.
You're